thought I'd get in and just do a quick 30-minute stream before I start work today. Although I don't know how much I can get in 30 minutes since I have to fly and walk to the area where I've been farming.
How may I help? Farewell.
But gives me a chance to drink some coffee and wake up. Coffee in the morning is so good. Feels like Friday today, but it's not. It's only Thursday. It's funny when you get into the elite hardcore guild. Look at the names. Everybody's got HC at the end. These are the real serious people about getting their character to 60. You see a lot of people that join the guild that don't even put HC in their name. To me, that means you're not as serious. Because I don't want to have HC in my name because it ruins my name. No. It's a statement. A statement of intent. I'm gonna get to 60 and I'm not gonna die. I am hardcore. I think I named my character River because there's a river of rage that flows through this Fury Warrior. Rage. We're gonna let it flow, baby. Let it flow. I don't think it takes too long. We're at 3 minutes right now. What do we got going on up here? Copper. Blech. Everyone's straight humanoids. Still farming the humanoids. I think if I get to 29, I still feeling like the Raptor Cave at 29 might be too tough because the Raptors actually, they hit pretty hard. So I'm a little concerned about doing the Raptor Cave at 29, but I would prefer to do it at 30. But I can't farm these mobs till 30. It's just too slow. So I'll probably have to come up with a better place tonight to level this where the mobs are maybe, you know, I like to see the mobs around 20, 24 to 25. Yes. Rage.
Lovely. 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 Lovely.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Lovely.
You were screwed.
Some fishing too. Need to level up my fishing some more and start fishing some more wreckages. Hey Kenny, how's it going? I'm good. I'm just doing a little World of Warcraft before I go into work. I can only play for another 20, 22 minutes, 30 minutes.
Lovely.
How you doing, man?
Lovely.
I'm still trying to wake up. I just got out of bed. 9 a.m. right here now. Busy with work, yeah. Well, actually today I'm just testing code. Well, no, it's not all my code's done for this sprint. I've got one more ticket to do, but I'm waiting on somebody else to do something, so I'm testing people's code today. Today should be pretty laid back for me in the well, I say in the office. The office is my office at home. I haven't been to the actual office in probably 4 months because they don't want us going to the office because of COVID, so. Supposedly we might be going to the office in next year, like January, but no one knows for sure yet. Yeah, I'm a software developer. I've been writing code since I was 15 probably, which was in 1985.
Lovely. Lovely. Lovely.
Never done anything with it. Yeah, wasn't my goal, it wasn't my dream to become a programmer. I always wanted to be a game designer. Or a digital content creator from a film, you know, like character animation modeling. My whole family's pretty much artists. My whole family's like, you know, two kids in my family graduated from art school. Another one graduated with a photography degree. My mother was an artist. My grandmother was a painter. You know, like my older brother was a dropout from the Art Institute of Chicago, actually, and he was probably one of the best artists I've ever known. So my dreams were always to be, you know, if you would have asked me in high school, like, what my dream was, it was to be a game developer. But, you know, growing up pretty poor with, you know, 5 kids, and my mom, you know, my parents were divorced, my mom raising 5 kids on her own pretty much. You know, me trying to go to any kind of school. Back then, they didn't really have that many programs, that many colleges. Didn't have a lot for game development back in, you know, when I graduated high school, which is 1998. So I took the second path that was really laid out before me, which is programming. So, well,
Lovely.
I can't go to school for game development, I'll go to school
Lovely.
for programming. And here I am.
Lovely.
And I still want to write games. You know, 32 years later, and I still want to be a game programmer. I think that's pretty funny, you know. Nah, it's too expensive, dude. Believe me, I went down that path about 10 years ago, wanting to go back to Ringling School of Art and Design down here in Sarasota, Florida. I even went to the portfolio days there a couple times and befriended one of the teachers there, who was also a computer programmer who went into game development after being a developer like me. But the problem was, you know, I have child support. You know, I'm divorced, and I have a son from my previous marriage. And during that time, you know, I was paying child support and you know, paying child support and having a full-time job. There's just no way you could go to school for something else. Because Ringling, most kind of schools like that typically don't offer. Well, Ringling specifically, there's no part-time course. You know, you can't take classes. There's no night courses. There's no weekend courses. There's no part-time. You were going there basically full-time or nothing. You know, so you really don't have a choice. Which is too, and even after, since I already have a college degree, I have a bachelor in computer science. If I wanted to get like student loans and stuff, they only offer so much. I could only get like $10,000 a semester or something. That wouldn't even pay for the tuition for Ringling. So it's like at that time it was like 18 grand, I think. Hey, what's up, Tony? Retail games, so I feel like not possible because of the stupid level cap and the fact that. Yeah, I think trying to do hardcore in retail would not be very fun to watch. I mean, it would, you know what I mean? I don't know. The level cap is so high. Maybe in Shadowlands, Tony, you could do it because they're going to do the level squish, you know, and yeah, we'll see. I don't have high hopes for Shadowlands, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't have high hopes for Shadowlands. I just think that the balance issues and just the way Blizzard's gone with trying to add stuff to the game that makes your character feel like there's progression I think the way they've gone about it is wrong. I think it's all wrong, but that's just my personal opinion, though. Having said that, I'll still play the game. I haven't purchased Shadowlands yet, but I'm sure I'll buy it and play it just to check it out. you know? Yeah, I always would solo lower level, you know, raids or dungeons or whatever, just for, just like everybody else, for gear, for transmog gear.
Lovely. Lovely. Lovely.
Yeah, so what I do, since I couldn't go back to school for game design, I actually just as a hobby, I've been working on an MMO, my own MMO, just the story of the character, the world, basically writing kind of like writing a book about the world that the MMO would be in and the lore and the characters. And something I
Lovely.
haven't worked on in probably last couple of months, but I need to get back into it.
Lovely.
Just for fun as a hobby. And of course, I also draw. I'm also an artist too, I guess, like the rest of my family. So I do a lot of drawing, and I also play guitar. I played trumpet too when I was young. Played trumpet for about 15 years. So between being a programmer and liking, art and drawing, and also playing music, who knows? Maybe we'll get another chance at life one day. If I get a redo, then I'll get to be the game developer I wanted to be.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Lovely.
Well, we've gotten what? We've done I think a couple bars maybe of XP. I wanted to try to get at least like to halfway, so if I can get through another 2.5 bars and 15 minutes, which I'm not sure if I can. That would be good before I have to start work. Let me check my calendar, make sure I don't have any. I have a meeting at 11:30 today, and that's it. All right, cool. Ooh. Well, you can really feel the difference. Like when my sharpening stones dropped off, I could actually feel the difference. It wasn't hitting quite as hard. You wouldn't think you'd be able to tell, but I could tell. Unless I like missed on a lot of those swings, I definitely was hitting not as hard. Yeah, I don't think I had battle shot up either. Whoa. For some reason that character wouldn't move. It's like she was stuck.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
I don't want to kiss my ass goodbye.
Lovely.
Hey, what's up, AJ? A little early morning stream, but I have to go to work pretty soon. Just thought I'd get in and smack a few mobs around before I started working.
Lovely. Lovely. Lovely.
Definitely not making as much money as I thought I would make killing these guys because they just aren't dropping the amount of loot I was hoping. So tonight when I get on after work, I'll probably find a different area to farm. Probably just go kill the wolves again because they were actually making me more money due to the soft batch of fur being 6 silver each. And it was dropping pretty frequently.
Lovely.
Let me go ahead and excuse me, log into work while I'm fighting. Fire up my laptop here, guys. Multitasking at its finest. Hello, computer. All right.
Lovely.
Excuse me. Ooh, there we go. That is an upgrade. 139 armor, 4 strength. Oh, yeah. I was hoping it had stamina, but still, it's better than what I got. And it looks kind of cool, too. Let's take a look at those shoulders up close. Yeah, those are kind of neat. They even got, they're blue and they got spikes on them. Hey. kind of cool. More extra strength. Give me a little more attack power. I like it. Alright, let's hearth out of here, guys. I gotta get to work. Yeah, but I'll be streaming tonight. I'm not sure exactly what time. I get off work at 6 Eastern time, and usually I stream anywhere between, 8 to 10 p.m. is usually when I start. But I want to get, obviously we'll get to 29 tonight. If I get on earlier, maybe I can get all the way to 30 tonight. Would be cool. And then, because once I get to 30, then I can do the Raptor Cave, and I can do the Raptor Cave till like 33, probably. And the good thing about the Raptor Cave is there's some chests in there, so there's also plenty of ore in there, which is good. I'll start getting more ore, which means I'll start being able to level up my blacksmithing a little higher, and hopefully we can, start looking at making, upgrading my gear through blacksmithing. I still haven't, there's going to be the blue chest piece that's better than this one that we'll be able to make eventually. And I still need a good male bracers, but I haven't been able to find so far. I need a good upgraded offhand weapon. This is only level 18. It'd be nice to get one a little bit, closer to my level, obviously. So hopefully we'll get lucky and get a drop somewhere along the lines. A lot of my gear's pretty low level, but try to improve it with crafting, with blacksmithing, hopefully. With this beautiful rain. Oh, and also I need to do some fishing. We want to work on getting the fishing up. This is my favorite zone in WoW. I've determined that Darkshore is my favorite, as far as just the way it looks. Hey, Emmanuel, what's up? Yeah, I'm still alive. Still alive at level 28. And, like I said, tonight we'll try to get to 29 or 30. I think the way I play, I do a lot of grinding mobs, which is, I do it for a lot of reasons. One, I like it. I don't like running around the world all the time. It kind of wears me out. But, hey, there's Cuervo. What's up, Cuervo? And I like also grinding mobs because you get a better chance of getting drops, like blue drops, purple drops, epic drops. If you keep killing mobs over and over and over again, you're throwing your lottery ticket out there, and you're hoping that, that you get lucky and that you get a big drop. And, I know my last character, my paladin, who's level 58 right now, she's got 3 purple drops. And that's primarily because I do a lot of just, killing mobs, not doing quests as much as, for leveling, but just actually going through and killing, farming mobs. Just like, from the last couple levels, I really didn't do a lot of quests. I just killed mobs, and I like leveling that way. It comes from playing Lineage 2, where I would go out and farm mobs 8, 10, 12 hours, non-stop, same mob over and over and over again. And what Lineage 2 did, which I really wish all MMOs did, is so cool, is that when you killed a mob, the loot flew out of their body and landed on the ground. And the reason that was so cool was every time you killed the mob, there was that little excitement of what's going to fly out. It's like opening up a treasure chest. Every time you killed any mob, what's going to come out? And if you killed a bunch at once, all the gear would come out at the same time. So you just see all this shit fly out and land on the ground, and you would hear it hit the ground too. Like if it was like, and you knew, right? Like what came out of the mob by the sound of it. Like, so if a sword came out and hit the ground, it'd be like clunk. And if like maybe some mail armor came out, it'd be like ching, it'd have that kind of sound of metal, the metal ringlets ringing as they hit the ground. And if it was money, of course, you'd hear the ching of money, the clink of money, cling, 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 And so that was so cool, and I wish all MMOs did that, And then if if like a shield came out, like you see this big clunk and you see this shield lying on the ground, you go, oh man, a shield or a sword or an axe. And if it was like a treasure chest, or like if you looted like some sort of chest or anything else, you'd see that too. And you'd be like, oh cool, like look, there's a chest on the ground, And it was even more fun as I used to farm these drakes in Lineage 2, and I would round them up with my spell howler. I would I would have to use speed potions to do this so I could move fast enough to keep, to kite them. And I would kite like these drakes, and I would drop, meteor storms on them, this big AoE spell. And I'd run them around in a group up like about 8 of them, and I'd just sit here and hit them with these big spells, and they would all die at the same time. And all this loot would fall out of the air. Yeah, nice sound effect, thanks, Square. All this loot would fall out of the air, and it was like raining treasure. And it was just so cool. It made you want to go out and kill as many mobs as you could at once, just to have that massive amount of loot fly through the air and hit the ground. And I that's one thing I've never told, like given feedback to Blizzard, but I probably should let them know, because that is just a really neat thing that Lineage 2 had, and most MMOs don't do that. Anyways, I gotta work, guys. I gotta go to work, so you guys have a good day playing WoW or whatever else you're doing, and I'll be streaming later tonight. And I'll see you guys then. Peace out.